Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Aries here with part two on good versus evil, corruption, and etc. Now, back then, when a person was a kid, you didn't have to worry about corruption much. You didn't even know the word. You sat there, you minded your own business, you enjoyed life. And you saw, once in a while, I heard someone say something like, "Little Johnny did it, not me." Or little Johnny would blame someone else, on the thing. It's like dogs at times. Sometimes you got a dog and you have another dog and you turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, that dog did that, but my dog didn't." Or, example. And in the end, you got to ask yourself, those points, points and points and points. Well, point is, with corruption in this world back then, life was a lot easier to deal with than now. I mean, you sit there on TV and you hear, "The Catholic Church is corrupted because of child molestation of little boys," and you think, great. And then you hear about the news about the guy that, the Pennsylvania State coach person, and it's like, great. More corrupt. And then you got each other duking it out for the presidency, slandering each other. This guy's this guy's that. Well, if you want to cut Big Bird, blah, blah, blah. And it goes on and on and on. It's slander. Back then, you'd sit there at home, and you'd sit there, and you didn't have a care in the world about politics. You'd be like, "Yo, so little Johnny, what game did you get? Oh, cool, let's play it." Instead, nowadays, you got, this president said that president said this. I mean, I read a little bit in politics, but it irritates me. It's like, what's the point of the politics, Well, if you're a registered voter, you can vote the way you want. Does our vote really count? Politics. Then you got the religious side of things. A man and a woman should be only married. A woman and a woman can't be married. A man and a man can't be married. A man can't have a sex change. A woman can't have a sex change. And a man or a woman cannot cross-dress. Okay. Some politics. And then there's a Bible thumping about same-sex marriages. I mean, come on, we're in an era today that says this is normal. It's getting more and more normal. Yet, some places, they're taking and they're crunching it back 20 years back in the Stone Age, or 50 years. I mean, look at these idiot idiot companies out there that go and discriminate the crap out of you, and discriminate against you, and then you got these idiots that get away with it. You wonder why. And they find a way around it. That's the thing. "Well, we didn't do that. We did this. Well, we got out of it." That's the thing. They'll get out of it. And then they say that we're the ones causing the trouble. No, we aren't. I mean, look around. I was told that the Salem witch trials, which were based on he said, she said, and then they were being burned at the stake as a heretic, turned around, and I've been hearing, well, that's okay because you can say what you want and get away with it. I'm sorry. You can't just go sit there and say this, that, or the other and get away with it. No, you must be honest. Is there anyone out there that's honest anymore? Honesty. Instead, it seems the corrupt people go and be like, "Oh yes, grease the palms of money and we'll let you do this, that, or the other." Right. Instead, the honest people out there, they get the shaft. Every time you turn around, they're getting the shaft. Yeah. They are getting the shaft. You sit there and you hear, "Well, this person did this, this, and this. Well, we must enforce it because Well, if that's the case, it's a he said, she said. Well, we have the right to do this, that, and the other because we have the power to make stuff up. You don't. Well, that's the case. Then there's a way around it. You know, if they want to fight fire with fire, fine. Or you can sit there and keep your mouth shut. Back in the old days, people blamed others. Oh, well, it was little Timmy that did it. Wasn't me. Little Timmy's sitting there trying to defend himself. Said Timmy gets punished for it. Yeah. Even back then, children were a little corrupt. They didn't know they were corrupt till, you know, later in life, but still, they were the type that said, oh, yeah, this happened, that happened, blah, blah, blah. And the wheels of the bus go round and round. And everyone wonders why corruption is. Corruption's part of the sin. You know, a lot of people want money, a lot of people want power. Look at corruption. There's a lot of corruption in politics today. One agency's got this, another agency's got that. Look at the police officers. I've seen things where a police officer beats the crap out of a 9-year-old in school. A special education kid, I believe. What happens? The kid's been thrown in jail, booked, and when the family finds out, apparently, they wouldn't let see the kid for 3 hours. Talk about police corruption. Oh, we're charging them as an adult. A 9-year-old, come on. That's corruption. Then you got corruption in agencies. These agencies that say, yes, we are for the little people. Then they turn around and give you the dang boot and say, well, there was no wrongdoing, or your evidence is invalid. And what's the frickin' point of filing? What you do is you go through other legal means. If those legal means fail, you go through other legal means. Eventually, you'll get to where you want to be, and then it's all good. So, it's all good. So, that said, you know how it is. When you're a kid, there's no corruption. When you get older, there's corruption. Too much corruption. You know? So, I want you to think about that. Chew on it for a while, and let me know, you know, what to do about it. And, well, you know, what I mean is, and chew on it, think about it, and give your thoughts in the comments if you want. Point is it's going to be around a long time. It's just going to get worse. I think with the corruption in the United States, it's going to drive the U.S. back 20 to 50 years because of the corruption. You got to a pinnacle, now it's being reversed because, frankly, companies and agencies, they can sit there and do what they want. Yeah, do what they completely and thoroughly want. So, that said, I want you to think about that. Let it soak in your head. And, please subscribe if you like. Thank you, and have a nice day.